High school is supposed to be a place where students learn to solve big problems, prepare for the future, and see the world. So, why is the simple privilege of looking out a window not even an option at our school? Welcome to Elizabethton High School, nestled in the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains of East Tennessee, where we are known for our crystal clear streams, beautiful mountains, spectacular leaves, and abundant wildlife. But in our school, we aren't even allowed to see any of that, because we don't even have windows. We can go to all of our classes throughout the day and see block walls in Spanish, history, band, and finally in computer applications we found our first window. But it only looks at another brick wall. Even the prisoners in our city have over 200 windows to look out of. So, we tried to track down the people who made the decision to build a school with no windows, but that was 50 years ago, and the original decision makers are no longer around. So we found one of the largest school architectural firms in our region and asked them.
And then we can talk about why your school doesn't have windows, which is crazy.
Katie Hill is an architect who builds schools. She says, in 1973, times were changing, and energy crisis to grip the country. She says, windows were seen as an energy loss just waiting to happen, and advances in heating and cooling seemed like a better option. But Hill says that was 50 years ago, and now research shows students do better in schools that look like this instead.
And I think there's been a lot of research that shows that windows and natural light are very, very beneficial. Humans, just as people, we crave natural light. Look at our houses, our cars, everything around us, we have windows.
And Katie Hill is not alone.
Natural light in general just has a positive impact on mood and then also on standardized test scores as well. So those test scores kind of across the board are going to suffer a bit if you're kind of just like in a bunker.
But not everyone in our school believes that windows would always be the best option.
When there's a whole lot of windows, there's a lot of kids that would maybe be distracted, and they could be, looking at, anytime there's movement going out of the corner of their eye. So, I could see both sides.
Another fan of no windows is the man in charge of our school safety, School Resource Officer Josh Baggett. He sees windows in schools as a potential security weakness.
I feel like schools are safer without windows. Number one, it offers cover, not just concealment.
While some experts feel this may be protecting us physically, we wonder if it could also be damaging to our mental health.
The room we're meeting in here now, there's no windows, so it feels kind of heavy, kind of oppressive and enclosed in. There's no other way to get out, so it could definitely have an impact on depression.
I'm in a space that doesn't have any windows, so I can definitely feel the effects of that mentally when I've been in there for a long time.
We interviewed our director of schools, and even he feels the same way.
I definitely can see that it would be a real advantage for students to have windows in classrooms.
All of the elementary schools and middle school in Elizabethton have windows, but our high school doesn't, and these are some of the most important years of our lives.
There really isn't a good way to put windows in your school in a cost-effective way.
While we may not be able to have windows in our school, experts did share with us ways our school could help improve the learning environment, such as adding plants to the classroom, putting up student work and cover displays on the walls, and even having a classroom pet. There are even new technologies like luminous virtual windows and skylights from companies such as Sky Factory. A school where students are preparing to become part of the world around them, it doesn't appear their outlook will be changing much anytime soon.